All right, hope you all doing well. This is Marvin with Preaching Scents. We're just going to go over some of my most worn fragrances for this year, 2023. Not necessarily my most favorite fragrances, but they're the ones I wore the most. So take that for what it's worth. So let's get right to it. Starting off here, we're going to do, and this one, in a lot of these I featured before, but they're just the ones I end up wearing the most. So starting off with Club de Nuit, this is Bleu Iconic. This right here, as you all know, it's in that Bleu de Chanel type of family. It is easy to wear. I wore it a lot during the summer, spring, summer. That's the time I wore it the most. But grapefruit, the mint, the lemon come through very nicely. It has some spices in there, and then as it dries down, it has that nice warmth from the ambers. You'll get that incense vibe. There's even some labdanum in there, which gives it a nice leather nuance. Some sandalwood, which makes it real smooth. This one, more Bleu de Chanel, maybe the EDP type of version. I wouldn't say it's the Parfum, but it's in that same family. So this one run you about $50. I've been even seeing it for $40. As you can see, a beautiful blue and silver bottle. Get your nose on it. That's what I wore a lot this summer and spring. Next one on the list, this one right here is not necessarily, I wouldn't call this a mass appealing type of one, but this is Tiziana Terenzi, and this is Ursa. See if you can get there. There's a little bit of a glare here, but this is Ursa, beautiful gold bottle. This is one I definitely sample before you buy it. Run you about $100 to $125. And the thing about this one is the dried fruits. It has this fig and apricot in there. It's kind of a sticky, sweet type of vibe. It's not overly sweet, but that's the direction it goes. And then it has this nice rum accord. It's kind of a syrupy vanilla type of vibe to it. This is one of my wife's favorite ones. It has oud in it. I think there's some patchouli in there, so it's kind of a little bit of richness and woodiness as it dries down. I definitely would sample it, but man, it's one of my favorite fragrances, man. This one definitely is, and one of my wife's favorites. So sample it though. Get your nose on it. Ursa. The next one on the list is, and this probably will catch probably not too much of a surprise. This is Tom Ford's Noir Extreme. Now, this one right here, I mean, everyone's talked about this. It just works. It's easy to wear. I've been wearing it a lot during this fall and winter. I plan to still keep on wearing it a little bit longer here. The cardamom, the saffron, the nutmeg. It gets a little bit of an orange accord in there. Then as it develops, you'll get the resins, the gourmand notes, those edible type notes. And then the dry down has the smooth sandalwood and vanilla. Just the ambers kick in. It is just a quality, good fragrance. Man, mass appealing. A lot of compliments on this one right here. Run you between $100 and $140, depending on where you buy it. So get your nose on that. That's Tom Ford Noir Extreme. This one right here, I don't need to talk much about this one because it's just, you all know about this one. This is Tom Ford's Oud Wood. I think this one right here is my wife's favorite of all time. I'll have to do a list of all her favorites. But this is Tom Ford Oud Wood. You all know this one, man. This is just run you about $150 to $250, so it's quite pricey. But man, you could dress this one up. Obviously it has oud in it. It has a nice woody, nutty accord in there. There's sandalwood in there as well. You'll get the cardamom This is rich, it's classy, it's classic and classy at the same time. You'll get some tonka as it dries down, and even that tonka bean gives it a nice vanilla, praline, almond type of vibe. That's where that nuttiness comes in. It doesn't last as long as I'd like it to last, especially for the price you're paying. But man, it is a good fragrance. I mean, and at the end of the day, you don't need your fragrances. Everyone wants a fragrance to last 10, 12 hours. But, for me, I might put on a fragrance in the morning because I'm up really early. And then I might, 1 or 2 o'clock, I might wear something different. So I'm actually okay when fragrances don't last 12 hours. Get your nose on it. Excuse me. The next one on the list is, this is Navitus. This is Sartorial Nuit. This right here is that Luna Rosa black, Prada black type of vibe. You'll get beautiful lavender accord. It has a clary sage accord as well, which is kind of a sweet herb, but man, it's all about the tonka, man. This thing has a nice strong tonka. You'll get the orange blossom. Look at that beautiful color right there. That nice orange-ish type of, man, it's just a beautiful bottle, beautiful color. Bowtie Fragrance Guy is the one who put this one out. Has the sandalwood. It's very versatile. You'll find that a lot of these fragrances are versatile. This one right here, you could almost wear this year round. It's really signature scent worthy. It even did really good in the summer, even though it was warm. So get your nose on this one. It will usually run you have to catch it on sale. Sometimes it's upwards of $140, but I've seen it go on sale where it comes down to about $100. And it's a lot of juice in this one. Get your nose on it. Okay, so next one that I wore a lot this year, and surprisingly, as I said, doesn't necessarily mean it's my favorite, but Gravitas Pour Homme, definitely one of my favorite bottles. Beautiful gold bottle. It if you like lavender, this is a strong lavender accord in this right here. Has orange, bergamot, cardamom in there. There's some spices in there from the peppers. You'll even get a little bit of an oak moss accord in there as well. So this is just a good fragrance. I tend to wear this a lot when it rains. There's something about it. Maybe it's that oak moss, reminds you of a nice forest type of vibe. I have some patchouli in here. But yeah, it's a nice one for a rainy day. So get your nose on this one. You can get this for about $100 or so. And it might go up to about 130. So next one on the list here, we have this one right here, Bleu de Chanel. And I was, I try not to use too much of it because, it's a little bit pricey, right? $150, but this is the Parfum. You all know Bleu de Chanel. It has the bergamot, the lemon, and the mint. But this one right here, because the Parfum, it has a little bit of heft to it, so that lavender comes through. You'll get a little pineapple in there as well. And then when it dries down, you're going to get into some of that sandalwood, those ambers, the tonka. And man, this one is a dress it up. When you're going out, date night. This time of year, this one is gonna work. It's very versatile, but I would definitely say winter and fall and winter. Bleu de Chanel. You all know that one. It's a quality fragrance. If you have to have one fragrance and only one fragrance, that's the kind you would get. Okay, next one on the list, and some of these, as I said, I don't have to talk much about them, but Cedrat Boise by Mancera. Yeah, I wore it a lot. I wore this one a lot this year. Just because it's easy, man. This is good office safe. You can dress it up. You can wear it casual, very versatile. I can wear this anytime, any place, anywhere, all year round. I wore it mostly in the spring and summer. I haven't worn it much in the winter, but I definitely could. I had no problem with it. It's woody, has the fruity accords. It has some citrus in it. the lemon bergamot, that black currant accord. It even has a little mintiness in it as well. Dries down, you'll get the vanilla, very woody, has those woods in there, has a little bit of an earthy vibe to it, man, and it's affordable. You can get this for $70. Quality. It's not, you know, it just works. You know, this is just something it's a good one to have in your rotation. Okay, so next one on the list here is one, I don't think people talk about this one much, but this one is Rouge V, and this is from, it's a clone of Rosendo Mateo No. 5. Man, I just found myself wearing this all the time. It has spices and some floral notes in it, but you get this kind of this leathery, rubbery type of accord. I know that doesn't sound right, but just trust me, give it a shot. This works. So if you like kind of a leather type of vibe, has a nice some ambers and vanilla, man, I just like this fragrance. Works. You can get it for about $40. This is by Fragrance World, so get your nose on it, man. It just works. It's just a nice fragrance, and I found myself wearing it a lot, especially I did wear it in the summer into the fall. That was the kind of time I found myself wearing it the most, but yeah, it just works. Then I think this is my last one. Last but not least, this is Lataffa Eternal Oud. This one is in that family of Mason Francis Kirkjohn's Grand Soir. And if you like ambers, man, if you like benzoin and resins, man, this is the fragrance for you. This one right here, similar to Grand Soir, but it also has that nice plum accord in it. So that's kind of where it maybe separates a little bit. It has a heliotrope accord as well, which is a flowery vanilla. So it's just a good amber, good amount of benzoin. It's warm, not for high heat, but man, this one in the fall, it's just rich and warm and just a good fragrance. $20. Can't beat that price. I wore it a lot this year. So those are the fragrances that I wore the most during 2023. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm working on a couple designs in the background, so please excuse. I'm trying to figure out what to do with this new sign, Marvin Preaching Scents. So I'm looking to do some new things in this upcoming year. Thank you all for those who've been supporting and watching for this year. Look forward to even more better things coming in 2024. So hope you all enjoyed. This is Marvin Preaching Scents. Catch you on the next one.